Oh my gosh, I should be embarrassed talking about this, but I'm not. I mentioned this already in several of my other videos that I picked up some new fragrances, and I think they're going to be perfect for this time of the year. So if you are interested, let's get started. The fragrance I want to talk to you about is by Dior, and this was released in 2022. It's the fragrance that Dior has that doesn't have any alcohol in it. It's just perfume oils and I believe the milky, creamy notes, which are white florals. Each time I went into the store, I found myself picking it up, spraying it on my hands, rubbing it in like a lotion, and I just could not stop thinking about it. I just couldn't. But I think it's a good fragrance for this time of the year. It's a fragrance that is light and it's easy to wear. I really like the milky creaminess. I like the effect that it gives me when I spray it. I feel really uplifted. I think it will be a winner for the summer weather, especially when it's really hot. That would be a great fragrance to wear. So that's Perfumes by Dior. Next fragrance I've been going back and forth on. I bought a 10 ml and then I went halfway through that 10 ml. And so I decided to just go ahead and buy the full bottle when Sephora had their sale. And that is Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. Initially, I couldn't smell the pistachio. I really couldn't. I was smelling nice stuff. It was nice and fluffy, but I was not smelling the pistachio. Almost halfway through that 10 ml, that's when I started getting it. Notes are listed in the back. It's got hazelnut in it. It's got pistachio. Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato 33 was a fragrance I was not anticipating I was going to like as much as I did. I'm eating crow. I am eating crow. I thought it was a nice fragrance, but nothing worth spending a full bottle on, to be quite honest with you. But now I've gone through almost 10 ml decanters, almost done. So that's why I picked up a full bottle. It's light, it's fluffy, it's great for the summer because of the lightness and the fluffiness. And you can wear it on your clothing and not be too worried about it staining your clothing. So I think it's a great fragrance for this time of the year because it does give me some longevity, especially when I spray it on my clothes. And I do have to overspray.
I'm annoyed, but I'm also obsessed.
If anyone tells you they don't have to overspray this,
no.
Are you guys for real right now?
well, everybody's skin is different, right? But for me, I have to overspray and I spray it on my clothes as well. So if you're a fan of pistachio, nutty vibes, light, fluffy marshmallow candy, cotton candy vibe, if you're a fan of that, I think this is a great fragrance to wear during the warmer summer weather. I'm finding myself making this video a bit too long because I have quite a few more to go and I'm moving way too slow. So this is by Finery and you can find these at Target. And this is Not Another Cherry. They smell like lost cherry. I'm telling you, not 100% dupe, but it smell, I would say 80%, at least 85%. These have almonds, it has cherry in it, it is sweet, it's got vanilla vibes. If you can find them at your Target, pick it up, especially if you like cherry fragrances and especially if you like lost cherry. I don't get no synthetic vibes with this at all, so pick this up. If you have a hard time wearing really sweet fragrances during the summer, I would say just get the body mist. But if you want to layer and you want some more depth to the fragrance, then get both of them. Get both the eau de parfum if you can get your hands on it and the body mist. Every time I go into Target, my son and I, we go to that little section where they have the Finery fragrances and we spray. So my recommendation is, I really dig these Finery fragrances. I have a couple more I want to share with you. Not Another Cherry, if you can find it, pick it up. Another Finery fragrance I'm going to share with you. This is what is this called? Magnetic Candy. I was going to say Not Another Candy. This is Magnetic Candy. I really like this fragrance as well. This is so good. It's sweet, it's light, it's bright, it's friendly. I love it. I do. Let me know if you've tried Magnetic Candy, if you've sniffed it. Let me know down in the comments. Another Finery fragrance is a Sweet on the Outside. I was going back and forth on this one, but I decided to pick it up because it smells very familiar and the fragrance it smells very familiar too. I could layer it if I chose to, or I could wear this on its own. I don't know anyone who thinks these are crappy fragrances. Everyone that I've seen reviews on said that they really enjoy them. So let's talk about Sweet on the Outside. On the Outside gives a very slightly, not very slightly, it can't be very and slightly. Oh my God.
Duh, fam.
Anyways, Sweet on the Outside smells very much like Billie Eilish fragrance. It also smells a little bit like Vanilla Bourbon from Mix Bar. It smells like Nebraska is what I've seen people say by Lattafa. But for me, it smells, I can only talk about the perfume that I do have in my collection, and Vanilla Bourbon as well as the Billie Eilish fragrance is what it smells like. Now it has vanilla, it has tonka bean, it has a slight bit of smoke to it. So it's a really good fragrance to wear in the evenings during the summer. It's not a fragrance that you don't have to overspray because it's not heavy and it's not sticky. Also excited about is actually layering Sweet on the Outside with vanilla-based fragrances, more aromatic fragrances, and even like aquatic fragrances. I'm excited to try those combinations to see how they pan out for me. Let me know if you've tried those. If you like Sweet on the Outside, let me know if you've tried any of the Finery fragrances. I really want to hear from you. For me, I found that they're not as sticky, not as alcohol based as other fragrances that I have in my collection. So you can overspray them and not be too concerned about them. Especially when it gets to like over 100 degrees, you don't really want fragrances. You want the smell, but you don't want the sticky, icky feeling. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys, I told y'all this was a haul, wasn't it? Anyways, if you're still with me and you're enjoying today's video, please consider hitting the like button. It would really help the channel out. So let's get to finishing this up. Finery fragrance is a Sunforia. Now, I do like this fragrance. I think it's a very happy fragrance, but I have Tom Ford's Eau de Soleil Blanc and I have Soleil Blanc. So this to me smells like those fragrances. So I'm not so sure I want to keep this one yet. I like it, but I don't think I need it. So I might return this one. That's why I hadn't opened it up. Let me know if you've tried Sunforia, what your thoughts are on it. This one might go back to the store, save me $30 I could buy something else with.
Ridiculous.
Let me know in the comments, should I keep it or should I let it go? Should I take it back to Target? I don't even know if I could take it back. I've had it for over 30 days, I think. I gotta check it out. Anyways, I don't know if I really need to have that in my collection. I'm trying to do no duplicates, right?
I'm going to go with honesty. You surprise me every day.
Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. I did a video, which I'm going to link above or below. I'm going to link it, all right, about Prada Paradox. I talked about how this fragrance smelled very similar to other fragrances that I already had in my collection. Well, I've since released those fragrances from my collection, so I decided to pick up Paradox. And the reason why is because it's sweeter on my skin. It has a nice, I don't know how to say other than, it has a good juxtaposition, right? Or maybe a balance of sweet as well as flirty and friendly and ladylike at the same time. I know when I talked about it, I didn't really talk too positively about it, but every time I went to the PX or to the store and I sprayed it, I liked it. It has neroli, it has pear, it has notes in it that I like, fruits, citrus, that type of vibe, a little bit of amber, a little bit of vanilla. So it's not a groundbreaking fragrance. It really isn't. And it's not nauseating because I did overspray it on the wrist of my hand, like on over here, and I walked around the store and it still stayed there. So I'm looking forward to wearing Prada Paradox. I hope you're having fun. So if you're here for the first time, my name is Pamela and I like talking about all things common sense and luxury with a concentration in fragrance. If you are new here and you are looking for a channel that talks about pretty fragrances, that talks about fragrances that are unique, that talks about recommendations for certain events, that type of stuff, I can do that for you. I mean, a lot of people do it, but I do it better. Anyways, consider hitting the like button, consider subscribing to the channel if I'm bringing any type of value to you, and please don't forget to comment down below and let me know if you like this video and what you think I could change or what you like about the video. That would be helpful. All right, another thing I'm going to ask you to do is to share. Please share this video so that YouTube knows that I'm out here in this atmosphere and they'll push my videos. So my dears, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you then. Bye.